Okay. Lost love, cause I refuse to find it. How you real, you cross me, when you know I'm solid. Wonder how you feel, like is it on you? Okay. Lost love, cause I refuse to find it. How you real, you cross me, when you know I'm solid. Wonder how you feel, like is it on your conscience? So deep, the pain ain't stopped. Pain ain't. Lamar Jackson got a pocket. We're cause you used to play like Kaepernick. We got the past that sad to say, but you know I'm master. Do no peace treaties, it's forever up. The beak your feathers up. Have a when shorty said don't leave out. You ever seen your homies? I'm talking pain. Some of my look like Ruby Rose. Like Bay used the rose. No, you ain't love me, but tell them how though. Cause I noticed the bad acting like still in tune with the streets, see I can hear the got me staying on point, I feel like Derek Fish. Hurt, man, I had to cut off my sisters. Almost on a fanny, blitz me for a picture. I'm paranoid, so proceed with caution. When I'm mad, I got an attitude like Steve Austin. My dog and we all lost. Ain't no more.
And I was 14 with a small locket. No more fair ones, now we all hopping. This shit got a kick, but it's not boxing. 100 on my body, that's a regular outing. I'm trying to net 100 million, I can't get it from browsing. I can't get it from scrolling, I used to get it from housing.
The NBA 2K community is like no other. There's passion and competitiveness, but there's also a strong bond for many that's just like family.
And over the years, we've connected with many that have told us that their NBA 2K family has pulled them through some tough times.
Absolutely. We've been inspired, and that's one reason we've started our series, My 2K Life, to share those stories and to get to meet the people behind the community.
Next up is a fan favorite and a friend of NBA 2K TV. Here's a look at the life and journey of King Jordan.
My brother always played basketball games. He always played 2K. And it always was around me, and sometimes I used to get on the game and play with him.
Man, let's come out, let's hoop, man. Let's go hoop, man. What y'all want to do?
Basketball is a lifesaver for me. Always was.
Good steal. Come on. Oh, you didn't hit me. Tone, you didn't hit me.
I'm really appreciative of 2K because it saved my life so many times. It kept me in the house, and I never thought I would be a content creator.
The Heat came into the building looking sharp, but it's going to take more than a good wardrobe to get this win tonight on the road. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. So here's Miami's starting group. Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Boston, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Taking a look at Boston. What a show they're putting on so far. Undefeated in NBA Cup play at 3-0. And these fans are loving the play from their team.
Well,
Substitution ends up going with a new group. Now, here's Rozier. Tight defense on him. Here's Ware. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Pass to Watson. into the paint. Here's Jamison. It's blocked. And they get it back. And here we go. And there's Nash. That's good on the assist by Rozier. And the Heat lead by 20. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Butler attacking, looking to end the run. Hauser offline with his three. The Heat leading by 22. Here's Jovic. Scoreless thus far. Jaquez with the ball. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Butler passes to Hauser. Rebound by the Heat. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Butler passes to Watson. Pass to Jamison. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And so it's Boston with it. Shot clock at 3. Watson for 3.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out sets, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Well, their passes to Jamison. Here's Pritchard. Rozier defending. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
It's good. 6 points for Nash.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
The pass to Hauser.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Pritchard. They could use a bucket. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Rozier. Here's Jovic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
So it's the Celtics now. Pritchard passes to Hauser. He kicks it to Watson. And that one drops.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Outside Rozier. Here's Nash. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Count it.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Now for Boston, their last game, a loss to the Rockets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Nash's shot is in.
Well, the evolution of Scary Terry as a creator for others. Really nice ball movement there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pritchard passes to Watson. Pass to Hauser. Now Watson, 8 points his last outing. Butler on the wing. Kept alive. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And so it's Miami out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Nash. Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Ware in at the 5. Down low, Nash. Left side, Rozier. So the wing on the left. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Porzingis is checked in for Jamison. Heat also with the sub. Smith checked in for Rozier.
And you watch Adebayo. He really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Smith dishes to Nash. To the middle. Here's Ware. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Tatum trying to break free. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
First team foul.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
2 shots.
And Brown drops them both. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jaylen, it'd probably be the 3-point shot.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Wiggins with some nice D. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Nash the pass to Adebayo. Over Porzingis. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 7 points in the game. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
Substitution on the court.
Butler against Nash. Pritchard passes to Tatum. That three off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Jaylen Brown. The Heat have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
Ware at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. So he gets them both. Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. Over to the wing. Outside Butler. To halt the run. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And another shot. And Ware pulls it down. Miami's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Nets was a man on a mission. He dropped in 36 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. The numbers he put up were really impressive. He's somebody everybody loves watching.
2 minutes.
Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Rozier the pass to Jaquez, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at Nash, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Rozier kicks to Nash, takes the three. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Driving inside. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Once Rozier is in the lane, this guy's so effective at finding his way to the cup.
Pass to Watson. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of the game.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Here's Rozier in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And that one's good by Butler.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Miami ahead, running away with it. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
85.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a
substitution
ready for Miami. Ware's checked in. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Wiggins. Nash is checked in for Tyler Hero. And Smith subbed in for Mitchell. That free throw good from Porzingis. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. The kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Passes it to Nash. Count it. Nash has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Smith feeling it out a bit. The rebound by the Celtics. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Misses the three.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Smith got a piece of it, and he stays with it. Here's Nash. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's now 24 points for Nash.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Watson up top. He's guarded by Adebayo. Watson's shot is good.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Miami's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Back to Smith. Dishes to Nash. The pass to Ware. Jaquez right side. The shot's good. Jaquez has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Watson, the pass to Hauser. Great defense that time from Jaquez. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Smith on the wing. 5 points in the game. Right wing. Here's Ware. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Boston, no good that time either.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Nash. Some solid defense from Brown.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. Number 1, the Heat.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Watson finds Brown. Back to Watson. .144 left in the 3rd. And it's the Heat on the break. That's good from Nash on the assist by Jaquez. 28 points for Nash.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Porzingis, guarded closely. And here's Brown outside. That one doesn't go.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Jaquez, and it's blocked. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got 15 points.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Smith the pass to Nash. From the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Brown the pass to Hauser. Rebound by the Heat. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Nash. It's hauled in by Watson. Boston shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Good on the shot. He's got 5.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Brown against Smith. To the right side. Inside. Here's Nash. Good on the bucket. 33 points for Nash.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Celtics shooting the ball poorly. Just
substitution on the court.
Rozier against Holiday. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Rozier the pass to Nash. Capella with it. Outside Rozier. Clock at 6. Back to Capella. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Assisted by
Rozier's got assist number 8 now on the night. Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pass to Holiday. Back to Brown. Boston, no good that time either.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Rozier against Brown. Rozier the pass to Nash. Now the feed to Capella, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And that game against the Suns, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Brown wide open, he fires. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Nash the pass to Rozier. Holiday with the defensive effort.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Brown, no good. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Miami. There's the dish to Nash to the wing right side. Here's Jovic, guarded by Porzingis. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and rolls so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That doesn't go either for Brown.
Well, another 10-cut moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
To the inside, the end the drought, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Brown no good on the free throw. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense, but you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Hauser misses.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Well, Wiggins is totally capable of running up the scoreboard, just has to get his shots.
Now here's Brown. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
Butler against Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Butler. D right on him. Outside for Jamison. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. That's good from Nash on the assist.